Hey guys, Mike Lawson here. Have you ever wondered who you should share your opportunity with first? Maybe you're brand new in network marketing, and everyone's telling you to talk to everybody, make a list, or maybe you have a great real estate investment, or maybe you have a great stock pick or an investment opportunity. Maybe you have just a great opportunity to share, and who do you share it with first? Well, there's a story that I heard early on in my network marketing career, and I'm fortunate enough that I heard it early on in my career, that it really helped me who I should be talking to and how much time I should be spending with them. And it's called The Gold Mine. But before I get into that, understand it. Listen, if you're nervous in the beginning, I get it. I mean, for me to even get my first, I was in a service-based company, and to get my first customers out of the way, my aunt and uncle lived around the corner, and it literally felt like almost an hour I sat in front of their house before I went in. Even they asked them to become a customer, and it was a great service. They were able to save some money, but I just got so nervous. And there were some people that I went to share the opportunity with, and I found myself convincing people. I mean, have you ever felt like you're convincing people instead of just sharing an opportunity? So once I heard the gold mine story, it made all the sense, and it allowed me to really focus on who was really looking for the opportunity. So here's how the gold mine story goes, but I want you to really just, if you're listening to this, maybe on replay or you're watching it, I need you to go on this journey with me just for a few minutes. It's a great story. It's one of my favorites, and you're actually going to want to share people or share this video and tag people on the video. But so the gold mine story. Okay, imagine it's a beautiful Sunday and you're taking a drive up the mountains. Now, if you don't live anywhere near the mountains for this story, you do, but I want you to picture yourself taking a drive, up the mountains, and you're coming around the mountain and you see something shiny in the corner of your eye. So you pull over, you go to investigate it, and it just something didn't seem right, so you get a little closer. Okay, and there's some brush there, and you look past the brush, and you see that it's a cave full of gold. You see gold coins, you see gold bars. So the first thing you do is you make sure no one's following you, right? You make sure no one follows you over to this cave. But you're like, oh my gosh, is this real? So you go in and grab one of the gold coins, and you take a bite of it, and you're like, oh my gosh, this is real. And so here's what you do. You go out, you cover up the cave, you go pull your car a little bit closer. Again, you're making sure that no one's following you, no one's around. So you back your car in, you open up the trunk, you start grabbing some gold coins, you throw them in the back of your trunk. But here's what you realize. When you take a bunch of those gold coins into your trunk and put them in your trunk and you go back, there's more gold coins than what you took. So you start taking some gold bars and you start putting them in your trunk. I mean, and you fill this baby up where, it's literally pointing up, to the trees, and you spend all day doing it because the gold's pretty heavy, right? So you go back into the cave and there's more gold bars than what you took out. And you're like, this is unbelievable. So here's my question to you. If this was real and this was the case, right, who do you call first? Right? You need some help to go get some more gold bars. And you're thinking, who's got a tractor trailer? Let me rent a tractor trailer. My question to you is, who do you call first? Or let's say you go home. You drive all the way home and you're like, this is unbelievable. And you go and you walk in the door, right? And you tell your spouse to come out to the car, and your spouse is like, the game's on, Oprah's on. And they don't even want to come out to the car to see your excitement and see how much gold you have, right? So, my point is, do you convince them? Do you spend time convincing them? You're like, no, okay, you don't want to come? All right, I'm not spending any time with you. I need help going to get, unloading this to go get more gold because there's more. And the more I take, the more there is. Right? And here's another question for you. Okay, this is the case. You have all the gold in the world. It keeps just multiplying. Do you run a Facebook ad? Do you run a Craigslist ad? No. My point is, you talk to people that you know. You go to people that you know first. And if you go home and your spouse, or your significant other, or your brother, or your sister, they don't want to help you go get that gold, or your cousin, they don't want to help you go get that gold, you're not spending any time convincing them. Because you know what you have, and you know when you go back, you know where to get the gold, and you know once you take some gold, there's more, and it's actually multiplying, right? My point is you don't spend time convincing people. You actually think they're crazy, right? So when I heard his story, it just blew me away. Don't spend time trying to convince people. Because listen, if you are in a network marketing company or you have, you're involved in real estate and there's a hot market or you're involved in the stock market and you know something's exploding, right? And you have something great. You're not spending time convincing people, right? You don't see, Bill Gates or Donald Trump or Oprah Winfrey convincing people, right, to partner in some of their investments. Not at all, right? Mark Cuban, any of the sharks, they're not convincing people to join them, right? So understand that you have an amazing opportunity. You have an amazing gift to share with people. If they don't want to hear it, just remember, a no is not a no. A no is just not now, okay? So, and you might be thinking to yourself, well, I talk to everybody that I know. I highly doubt it. You probably have it, right? We all have it. We have what's called a chicken list. And maybe you're on your third or your fourth or your fifth company and you're thinking to yourself, well, no one's going to want to, listen to me because I've been, in so many different companies. Well, maybe you just need some coaching and some help because maybe this is the one, okay, that you're able to really get help going to get that gold, okay? So again, don't get into convincing people. You know you have something great. You share the opportunity. If they don't want to see it, they're crazy, right? Because you know where to find the gold. And I'll just leave you with this. I would be so upset, even pissed off, if a good friend of mine or a family member, okay, found a gold mine or an opportunity and didn't share it with me, and they became a gazillionaire and didn't share it with me. We would have some words. We would have some problems, all right? Thanksgiving, Christmas time would get a little uncomfortable. My point is you share your opportunity with everybody. But you got to understand that, Eric Braun, I agree. It's so important. You got to, you share the opportunity with everybody. And if they don't see it, they don't see it. Okay. But, don't convince people. Okay. So I hope this helps. Share this with your team. I love the story. I hope you loved it as much as I did. I'm actually going to be uploading this video onto YouTube as well, so check out that and subscribe to that. You'll get all the videos. So again, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you share this, tag someone that this would help. And again, if this could help anybody, just make sure they check out my Mike Lawson fan page. So have a great day, everybody. We'll talk soon.